Hey guys, I thought I would talk about what planner I'm going to use for 2018. It's pretty obvious. You can see I'm going to be using a Traveller's a notebook again. I had some serious ummings and ahhings actually at the end of, around autumn time, October time, about whether to go back into my ring planner. And the only real reason that I wanted to go back into rings is because I really enjoy using my Filofax Maldens. I love them. I love them. But it was literally for the outer planner that I wanted to go back into rings. And I really enjoy my planning system in my Traveller's notebook. And so it kind of didn't really make much sense to go back into a ring really. So I kind of put those thoughts to bed, and I'm going to stick with Traveller's notebook system for 2018. I think I'm going to try and stay in the one for the whole year. So last year I started off in a standard size, and then I moved over to a personal size. I bought my friend a personal size Traveller's notebook. Oh gosh, where did I buy it from? I can't remember who made this. And then I fell in love with that, so I bought myself this one, which I do love. And I've literally just been sort of switching the covers over throughout the year. I've used the same planner system. I'm currently on this one. This is from Stitch and Weave. She's on Etsy. She sells leather covers as well as fabric covers. This is one of her fabric ones. She makes amazing Traveller's notebooks. So this is what I'm currently in for over Christmas, the festive period. So I need to set up for 2018 because obviously this has got like 2017 diary and stuff in it. So I'm going to use this one. This is also by Stitch and Weave. She sent me this one. I don't know if you remember seeing it earlier on in 2017. I can't remember when exactly. She sent me a couple to review, and this was one of them. And so I'm going to start the year. I can't guarantee that I'm going to still be in this one further down, because you know I do like to switch my covers and stuff, but I am going to start the year in this one. Now it is leather, yeah, as I said, this is the one that she sent to me for review. I've never used a leather Traveller's notebook cover before, so we shall see how I get on with it. But yeah, so currently it's empty. And I need to set it up. It's got 4 strings in there. I have my inserts ready to go, and I thought I would share with you what inserts I've got. Some of them I haven't opened, as you can see, so I need to open those. So I thought I would share with you how pretty is that packaging, by the way. It's got a little charm, little snowflake charm on there. That is lovely. I will leave a link to the shops that I've purchased all of these things from, or like, as I said, this one I was given for review. I will pop a link below to the shops so you can go and check them out. Right, so I've opened all of my inserts now, so you can see they've got quite a few there, and I just thought I'm not going to put them all in right now, but I thought I would just go through with you guys what I am going to be using and why. As you can see, all my covers are white. I do believe when I was ordering these inserts I had a choice of covers, and I think I went for the white, but I can't remember what the other colours were, but I went for the white. I thought, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them yet. I probably won't leave them white because that's a little bit boring. I'll either paint on them, draw on them, cover them in stickers, cover them in scrapbook paper, something like that. So this year, normally I have 2 planners. I have my home life planner and my work planner, and my work planner in 2017 was a Kate Spade a coil bound planner, and my personal was in this. But my personal also had a journal in it. So I'm actually making my journal separate this year. Currently, I will be using, I'll be using a different journal, and I might talk about that in a separate video. So I'm going to combine both my home life and my work life into one planner that I'm going to tote up and down around the house with me. Because I do tend to find that one of the planners that you want is never in the right place at the right time. So I just thought I would talk through the various inserts that I've got. So let's start off with work then. Let's find my work ones. Okay, so these three are my work. Oh, no, I lied. Wait a minute, let me get my other one out of here. So I do need to take an insert out of here. Here we go. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 inserts for work. So obviously, as you can see, this is a 4-string planner, so I do need to work out what I'm going to put where. But as you can see, this does have a rather generous pocket, so I might be able to get away. Can I get away with popping that in there? No, I don't think I can. So I need to kind of put like 2 books on 1 string, basically. So I'll talk you through my work planner bits. So this insert was from the Ultimate Success Planner, and it is it's quite plain. I want it plain. A month on 2 pages. Now I use a month on 2 pages for plotting out my YouTube and blog posts for my own stuff, and also for adding in my design team as well. So I just I use pencil. I try and post on my blog and on my YouTube on a Tuesday and a Friday, which leaves the other days free for my design team. And so I always use pencil because I do chop and change around, and like if one of the design team members can't get their post to me on time, etc., I do move it around. But it's really nice to have a look at the whole month at a glance, and like, you know, see where the gaps are and things, and do a bit of planning on where I want the posts, when I want the posts to be, and all that kind of stuff, because I try and space them out if I can. Sometimes I have no ideas for videos, and other times I have loads of ideas, and I'm able to kind of have like a queue of videos. And so when I do have a queue, I try and space them out for covering times when I have no ideas. So I find that really, really useful. And I've got a whole 12 months in there. And I'm also now on the colour art design team as well, so I can pop my colour art times in there as well, so I can basically keep track of all of my YouTube and blog posts schedule throughout the year on that one. Now this one is again from Ultimate Success Planner. This is I think this is just the first quarter. Yes, it's the first quarter, so I will need to get the second quarter soon. I'm hoping they're going to be out soon. I keep checking, and it's only quarter 1 at the moment. So I don't really, I don't have any appointments or anything on a business like running Mrs. Brimbles. There's no like appointments or anything like that, but I do have certain things that need to be done on certain days. But I certainly that's too many certains, but I don't massively need a diary. Like on the 1st of the month, I always do things like sort out who the previous month's Brimbles haul winner is. If you ever buy something from me, you can post it in my Facebook group with the hashtag, and every month I do a draw and give someone some spending money for the shop. That's always on the 1st. I always release like the new sticker club and Brimbles box on the 1st, that kind of thing. So there are a few things that I need to have a date for, but not many. So I thought I'd go for a week on 1 page, you know, just to put in my like key dates. And on this side I've got a dot grid page, because most of the time I literally run off a to-do list. And what I do is I write myself a to-do list and work through like the most important tasks for that week, kind of like a bullet journal system, I suppose. And then anything that doesn't get done on that week, I then kind of migrate over to the next week. And if it goes on again, I have to really ask myself, is that really important, you know? So because I have to work around my daughter now, and when I've got Mr. B to look after her, etc. So I don't tend to do anything particularly on specific days. So a running to-do list just works much better for me. And so I can at any given time, you know, sometimes I work in the evenings or whatever. I can literally just get my planner, look at my to-do list, and see what needs doing. It isn't a day specific task. So I thought this is a fairly new sort of insert for me. As I said, I've been making my Kate Spade planner work for me in that kind of way. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I think it's going to work really, really well. So that's that. This is a new insert. This is from Queen Mabel and Doris on Etsy. I've never used this before. This is a social media planning insert. So it's got a month per page, days 1 to 31, and at the top there it's got Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, blog, and other. And I thought I never ever plan or schedule any of my social media posting. I'm a spare of the moment kind of gal, and I will just post. I will just post. And when I get inspiration, I'll take a photo and I will share it. Occasionally, I'll take some photos and save them for another day, but I tend not to do that. And I don't know, I don't necessarily, this probably might sound a bit unprofessional, but I don't necessarily feel like I run my business in a professional manner. And I do, but I don't. It's really hard. I don't want to like discredit myself, but basically I feel like, as a business, I feel like I probably should be a bit better at scheduling when I'm going to post things on social media. So I don't know whether this will work for me. I don't know whether I will stick with it, but I thought I would try it and see how it goes. I thought I'd try and see if I can like schedule in posts and things. We'll see. We will see, but I thought I'd give it a go anyway. There's that. And this last insert for work, this is one that I made myself, and I've got a clip in there to hold my place, so I'll just take that off and show you. So basically I have like, this is for my YouTube. I have my video idea here. So as I said to you, sometimes I have loads of ideas for videos, and so when I get an idea, I will write it down. And when I've got some time to make a video, I will just go to my list and I will see what hasn't been done, and I'll do it. And so across the top I've got a film, so I just tick it off as I do it. I've got a filmed, edited, uploaded to YouTube, made the thumbnail, done any photos that I need to do with it, like for Instagram or the blog or whatever, added it to the blog, and I've scheduled it all. So that works really, really well for me. On the back, I left the pages blank on the back, and so I just write any like let me see, like I don't know, like if there's anything like any notes pertaining to a video that I want to make, I just write them on the back there, so that I've got you know, a bit more like meat or tofu. I don't know, I'm so funny. I've got a bit more like meat, a bit more explanation, because if I'm like recording the video quite a long time after I've written the idea, I might be like, what the hell was that about? So I just kind of bulk it out in there, and that has been working like really well for me. And I've still got loads of pages left, so I am going to got tons of pages left, so I'm going to continue that into 2018 as well. So whew, we're getting there, guys. This is going to be a long video, right? So yeah, those are the inserts that I'm going to be using for my business, for Mrs. Brimble's The Shop, for Mrs. Brimble's YouTube and blog, and also for my Patreon as well. So that's that. So personal life then. I am changing my diary this year. Oh god, stuff's just fell on my desk. Oh, I need a cup of tea. I'm recording this at Christmas time. Christmas mug, love it. Oh, it's going cold. So last year, okay, this was an insert that I made, and I started using this in June. Yeah, I started using this in June. That's when I moved from a standard size to a personal. I found that the standard size, I was religiously using the Webster's Pages standard, and I don't know, like I just found like it was a bit too big for me. I didn't need it to be that big, you know, wasn't really needed. So I made myself an insert with a week on 2 pages. Yeah, the same system that I have used for years and years and years. It hasn't really changed at all. So that's what I was using this year. I am changing. This was from the Ultimate Success Planner again, both of them. So I'm changing format like so. When I purchased these, you had the choice of having like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I went for this option because I think it will work for our family, because like the right hand side is basically like the weekend days. John doesn't work on a Thursday and a Friday or Saturday or Sunday, so kind of like the left hand side is when he's at work and the right hand side is when he's not, and so it kind of made probably a bit more sense to kind of have it like that for us. So I kind of liked that breakdown. Now I have to confess, the reason, and the only reason, I have swapped to this style of insert is so I can use planner stickers, because there are so many planner stickers I like that are like the boxes that, like, you know, like the Erin Condren style boxes, and I love those stickers, but they don't really work with my planner. I kind of, now I'm saying this out loud, I'm kind of feeling a little bit silly. So yeah, that's the only reason, guys. I also liked that it's got like the lines here so that you can use this, kind of like I was saying about in my business one. I don't really have that many appointments. Our life isn't that complicated. But I like having like this bit here that I can use for like the week's running to-do list. I thought that was quite a nice idea. So yeah, this is a totally new style insert for me. And yeah, I thought I would give it a go, see how it works, see how it goes. I bought this from the Ultimate Success Planner, as I said, and I could only buy the Q1, but I do already have like certain things like, you know, weddings, that kind of stuff from like the rest of the year. So I then purchased again from the Ultimate Success Planner one of these yearly planners so that I could do a bit of forward planning, because I didn't want to lose any of my dates or anything. So it's just got the whole year, a month per spread with the dates that I thought I could write stuff in. So I bought that. But then I purchased from Queen Mabel and Doris, I purchased this one, which is very similar but not identical. As you can see, it's what's the word, it's got a box there, sorry, it's got a box there rather than like the list, and it's undated, so obviously you'd need to put your own dates in, but I've bought that as a to use because I could only, like as I said, I could only get Q1 of this one, and I really desperately wanted and need Q2 so I don't lose stuff, so I bought this undated one to use. So I'm not really sure, like, I don't know whether I'll use this for Q2 or what, you know, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it. I might use it for Q2, or I might use it for forward planning. I might use it to test some of my planner stickers that I make. I'm not 100% sure at the moment, but I really like having this safety blanket, you know, so that I know that I can carry on. But then I've got the yearly spread. Whew. So sorry this is quite long and rambly, but I am an over explainer, always have been. It's just who I am, I can't help it. Some people love long, rambly, chatty videos because they do their ironing or they put a cup of tea on and, or, you know, like plan or journal and have me on in the background. And other people hate it. I get mixed reviews. So, yeah, that is going to be what I'm going to be using for 2018. So I just need to set my planner up now. And I may do another video to kind of show you all the whistles and bells, or I may not. We'll see. Do you want to see like a final setup, like how it looks with like prettiness on it? Let me know. If you want to see it, I will happily do another video because I like doing videos. If you want to see how I've decorated my inserts and that kind of stuff, yeah, please let me know. And I'll be happy to do that. So I'm going to call it a day now because I've been talking for quite a long time. As I said, I'll post the links. So the 3 shops are Stitch and Weave, Ultimate Success Planner, and Queen Mabel and Doris. They are all on Etsy, as am I. I'm Mrs. Brimbles. Yeah, so let me know if you want to see another planner. And here's to a rocking 2018. Getting our life sorted and all that kind of jazz. What have I done there? Is that elastic too thick? Oh, wasn't sure what was going on there. So yeah, here's to a rocking 2018, guys. Bye.